Are you interested in buying a property, but you currently own a property and you wonder how that works? Well, if you're interested in this subject, stick around. I've developed a 3-part series to help you understand which way of buying and selling works best for you. My name is Annette Granger, Associate Broker at Keller Williams First Atlanta. I help sellers and buyers and investors purchase and sell property in and around the neighborhoods and cities that make up the greater metropolitan area. In my videos, I help teach the rules of real estate so that you can rule in your next real estate transaction. I've worked in the real estate industry for about 20 years, and I love to share all the things that I've learned in this time with my buyers and sellers so that they can make the best decisions for them. In this first part video series, Sell First, Buy Later, we're going to take a look at how this might work best for you. The very first thing I want you to do before you ever consider purchasing another home is meet with your lender. Find out all of your lending options. Make sure it's a good time for you to purchase another home. Number 2, I want you to select a realtor, one that you feel is the best partner for you and that can help you along this process. The realtor is going to take a look at your home to see what you need to do in order to get the most money for your home. Proper staging, proper planning is so important. In most markets that make up the Atlanta area, we've enjoyed a seller's market for quite some time. Many cities, we're seeing a little bit of a change in that. So we have to be sure that we're putting our best foot forward and that our home shines. Buyers looking at your home are also probably looking at model homes. They have high expectations for how a house should look. They'll walk in and out of your house if it's not properly staged and presented. So let's be sure that we look at these 2 things before we ever think about buying or selling a home. But if you see the time is right for you and you're ready to buy another home and you know you need to sell first, I want you to think about a couple of things before you ever put that house on the market. Once your house sells, where are you going? Are you going to stay in temporary lodging? Are you going to ask friends or family if you can stay with them? Have that discussion up front. Also, know where your belongings are going to go. You're going to have to move from your household items from your home to some kind of climate-controlled storage. Understand the expense of that. Understand how they're going to get boxed up and stored. You really need to take a look at these things prior to. So some of the advantages, let's just stop and look at selling first and buying later. You're probably going to, advantage number 1, get the most money for your property. Number 2, you're going to have that money in the bank. Once your home sells, you're going to be a powerful buyer ready to go. And number 3, it's probably going to allow you time to shop around. Look at different properties, homes, townhomes, condos, different areas of town, what you like most. The disadvantages, however, are you are going to be moving your items twice. It beats up your household items to move a lot of times, and so you need to consider temporary storage, temporary place to stay. So most of America, they need to sell first before they buy, and it can be pretty stress-free to sell first before you ever buy. Just takes a little proper planning and to really think through what's your highest objectives. For most people, to not have the financial burden of carrying 2 properties at once really is a super huge benefit. Work with your lender, work with your realtor. They can help you through this process and help you find a temporary place to go and to live and for your items to be stored. That's it for our first in the series of buying and selling a house at the first time. Sell first, buy later. Has lots of advantages and a few disadvantages. I hope to see you in my next video on the subject. And until then, good selling.